The Himalayas, the towering mountain range that stretches across 5 countries, is home to some of the most elusive and fascinating creatures on Earth. The extreme altitude, harsh climate, and dense forests create an environment where only the toughest animals survive. Among them are some of the most unique and mysterious species, many of which are rarely seen by humans. One of the most iconic creatures of the Himalayas is the snow leopard. This elusive big cat is built for the rugged terrain with powerful legs and thick fur that keeps it warm in freezing temperatures. It is a master of stealth, perfectly blending into its surroundings as it hunts blue sheep and other mountain prey. Despite its prowess, the snow leopard remains endangered, with only a few thousand left in the wild due to poaching and habitat loss. Another predator that dominates the high-altitude landscapes is the Himalayan wolf. Larger and more adapted to extreme cold than its lowland relatives, this wolf has a thick coat and a unique genetic lineage that sets it apart. It hunts in small packs, preying on livestock and wild herbivores. Though it is rarely seen, its eerie howls echo through the mountains at night. Conservationists are still working to understand the true population of this rare subspecies. The red panda, often mistaken for a raccoon, is one of the Himalayas' most charming residents. It spends most of its life in trees, feeding on bamboo, berries and insects. With its striking red and white fur and bushy tail, it is a favorite among wildlife enthusiasts. However, deforestation and poaching have drastically reduced its numbers, making it a vulnerable species. It is a shy, nocturnal animal, making sightings extremely rare. Among the herbivores, the takin is one of the most unusual. Resembling a mix between a goat and a muskox, this massive golden-furred creature is known for its incredible climbing ability. Takins navigate steep, rocky terrain with ease, feeding on leaves, grasses and bark. They live in herds and are surprisingly aggressive when threatened, often charging at predators or even humans. This powerful animal plays a crucial role in the high-altitude ecosystem. Another unique Himalayan resident is the Himalayan Tahr, a wild goat with thick reddish-brown fur and curved horns. It thrives in steep, rocky areas where few predators can follow. During winter, it descends to lower altitudes in search of food, but in summer it climbs to some of the highest ridges. It is a favorite prey of snow leopards, making it a vital part of the mountain food chain. The Himalayas are also home to one of the rarest and most mysterious deer species, the musk deer. Unlike typical deer, the male musk deer lacks antlers but has long, sharp fangs. It uses these fangs during fights over territory and mates. The species is named for the valuable musk gland in males, which has led to excessive hunting. As a result, the musk deer is now endangered, and conservation efforts are struggling to protect it from poachers. The Himalayan Monal, Nepal's national bird, is one of the most visually striking creatures in the region. This pheasant has iridescent, multicolored feathers that shimmer in the sunlight, making it one of the most beautiful birds in the world. Despite its stunning appearance, the Monal is well adapted to harsh mountain life, digging through snow to find food. It is often hunted for its feathers, but strict protections are helping to preserve its population. One of the strangest-looking creatures in the Himalayas is the Himalayan marmot. This large ground-dwelling rodent is found at extreme altitudes, often above 14,000 feet. It spends most of the year hibernating in deep burrows to survive the brutal winters. When active, it is highly social, living in colonies and communicating through loud whistles. Marmots are an essential food source for predators like foxes and eagles. The region is also home to the elusive Himalayan black bear. Unlike its lowland relatives, this bear has a thick, shaggy coat and a distinctive white patch on its chest. It is an omnivore, feeding on fruits, nuts, insects, and occasionally small animals. In winter, it hibernates in caves and hollows, emerging in spring to forage. Though generally shy, it can become aggressive if provoked, especially during mating season. Finally, there's the Golden Langur, a rare primate found in the forests along the lower slopes of the Himalayas. With its bright golden fur and long tail, it is one of the most striking monkeys in the world. It lives in small troops, feeding on leaves and fruits. Habitat destruction has pushed this species to the brink, and it remains one of the most endangered primates in Asia. Each of these creatures plays a vital role in maintaining the fragile Himalayan ecosystem. Despite the harsh conditions, they have adapted in incredible ways, showcasing the resilience of nature. However, many of them face threats from poaching, climate change, and habitat destruction. Conservation efforts are critical to ensuring these remarkable animals continue to survive in one of the world's most extreme environments.